Alright, here we are again. Good lord. This is the wrong song. This is not the opening. I require the opening. Alright. Good lord. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Adventurers, creatures, bandits, ne'er-do-wells, and everything in between and around that spectrum. Welcome to the Ragnar Show. It's your boy, Ragnar, aka the Barbarian. Last adventure, we I guess got into the politics of the Glimmering Sands. Weird place so far. We, I think, gave some pretty useless information to everybody involved in that village, and I don't know how we weren't kicked out immediately, but we're going to be doing a little bit more exploration of the Glimmering Sands, and then afterwards we're on our way to our final destination in the Royal Children quest line. What did I call it? The Republic? Something like that? Something vaguely sovereign sounding. Either way, that's what we got in store today. So, let's get on with it, shall we? If you don't know, I'm about to tell you. This is an AI-guided adventure. The AI2 guide is GB, also known as GBT. I call it GB for short. If you want to explore the same regions I am and go through the same adventures I'm going through right now, you can head to chat.openai.com and look up Eldoria Text RPG interactive adventure game to have your own fill of the wonderful world of Eldoria. Either way, let's get into things, shall we? Let's switch vibes first. Of course, I'm going immediately with Adventure, the Song, by one Alexander, Nakarada? I'm pretty sure, no, I butchered that for sure. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Either way, wrong button. Classic. Alright. Here I am, Ragnar the Barbarian. I stand on the deck of the Sovereign Reprisal, and I look out the expansive ocean, the Jasper Sea, and then turn back around and look at the Isle of the Glimmering Sands. I faintly remember from our last adventure, we talked a little bit of politics with the local chief, Chief Pauloie, something like that, and we wrestled some beans away from Sea Monster. Now, I guess I'm going to turn to Captain Haley Blacktide, my captain, and I'm going to regale her a little bit about my information that I've gotten from this island. I'm going to say all that stuff I just said, just with a little bit more poeticness, and see what she's got to say. And hopefully everything works. And of course, the first thing that doesn't work is it talking to me. So we're gonna wait for it to get done here, and then kick it off.
As Ragnar the Barbarian, your presence on the deck of the Sovereign Reprisal is as formidable as the rolling waves of the Jasper Sea itself.
Sure, dude.
Your gaze, one that has seen many a battle and adventure, shifts from the vast expanse of the ocean to the Isle of Glimmering Sands, a place of recent exploits and mysterious encounters. Turning to Captain Haley Blacktide, Your voice carries the weight of the sea and the whisper of the winds. Captain, the Isle of Glimmering Sands, a verdant jewel amidst the endless azure, has woven its tales into the fabric of my spirit.
Exactly.
You begin, your
That's what I
words
said.
tinged with the poetry of the high seas and the lore of ancient lands.
I said that.
In its embrace, I parleyed with Chief Palio, a leader both wise and enigmatic,
Correct.
and wrestled treasures from the grasp of slumbering Sal, the
Yes.
sea's gentle guardian.
I totally
Your
remember
tale
that.
unfurls like the ship's dark sails in the wind, recounting the dance of cultures, the harmony of nature, and the clash of wills against the backdrop of the island's mystique. Captain Haley Blacktide listens intently,
Okay.
her piercing eyes reflecting a storm of thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
After a moment of silent contemplation, she speaks, her voice steady as the tides.
Yeah.
Ragnar, your deeds continue to shape the legend of this crew and this ship. The Isle's secrets may hold more than just tales of old. They might guide us to our next horizon. Tell me, do you believe the spirits of the sea and the sands favor our cause?
What?
Or do they whisper warnings of storms yet to come?
We don't have
Her
a cause.
question hangs in the salty air, a challenge not just to recount your adventures.
Well, Capitan, my captain, perhaps not. It is not for I to say. Ragnar the Barbarian, both strong, valiant, and all of the other adjectives. I am only concerned with the safety of the royal children, as per my magical stone tablet decrees. I don't have that tablet on me right now, specifically. I didn't lose it, but I remember that was a very important story thing, and it'll come back up eventually. Don't worry about that. It will come up eventually, but in my adventures thus far, it seems our aim has not changed, and therefore, we're doing fine. We're gonna do great. That said, I'm gonna disembark. I'm gonna go down to the dinghy, however I get to the island, and I'm gonna head to the beach. I'm kind of just looking to chill, at least for a second. I just want to look around, is all. Let's see if I don't know. I'm checking to see. Yeah, it still searches its knowledge base, even though I told it at least 4 times not to do that.
Captain Haley Blacktide nods thoughtfully at your non-committal reply,
Whatever.
understanding the complexities of a warrior's mind like yours, Ragnar. She appreciates your dedication to the royal children's safety,
Yep.
recognizing the weight of your sworn duty. You honor us with your steadfast resolve, Ragnar.
I do.
Your
You're
concerns
correct.
echo the unyielding waves. She says, her tone acknowledging the burdens you carry. Rest now, warrior, for the sea whispers of both tranquility and tempests ahead.
I'm not resting.
As you descend from the sovereign reprisal to the island's embrace,
I'm going
the Isle
to
of
the beach.
Glimmering Sands welcomes you with its sparkling beaches and the serene rustle of its verdant jungles.
Nice.
Here,
Yes,
you may
so-
find solace and a moment's respite from your relentless vigil. As you tread upon the soft sands, you observe the natural beauty and the gentle ebb and flow of the sea, a stark contrast to the ferocity of the battles you've endured.
Yeah, I guess. Thank you for the follow, Tumo. It's good to have you on board. Well, off board. We're on a beach now. I, Ragnar, the Barbarian, shall walk along the beach. Are there any sandcastles on this beach? I would imagine there's a sandcastle. There's got to be at least one, right? There's got to be at least one sandcastle on every beach. Ragnar decrees it. And of course it needs to search its own knowledge for some reason. Even though it knows.
As you, Ragnar the Barbarian, traverse the
boy.
beach, indeed, you find a sandcastle.
Nice.
But this is no ordinary sandcastle. It is
Sick.
part of a curious and
Right. If you increase the contrast in full blast video saturation, it would look better. I know I tried that. I think I tried to do a little bit more saturation only because I want to blind people that are looking at this in the dark. Thank you very much. Also, welcome aboard. Okay, let's just take this one at a time, shall we? I'm gonna walk up to the sandcastle, and I'm just gonna take a little peek-a-rooney in here. I guess I'll just look at it. You know, it seems like a nice sandcastle. Don't look at the knowledge base. Stop doing that. God. Is it gonna do it anyway, just to spite me? It does. Okay.
As Ragnar the Barbarian, you approach the sandcastle with a mix of curiosity and respect, your towering figure casting a long shadow over the small sandy fortification.
I like when it hypes me up.
The structure is surprisingly intricate, with tiny towers, battlements, and even a miniature gate that suggests the children of the island possess not only creativity but a keen sense of architectural design.
Nice. Okay.
The sun reflects off the smooth, damp surfaces of the castle, highlighting the meticulous care with which it was constructed. Tiny footprints, both human and crab, encircle the area, telling the silent story of collaboration, play, and life that thrives on this island.
Thank you. I also think it's pretty awesome. That's why I'm here. Your boy. Okay. Is there anybody else around? I'm kind of just looking at... I mean, I enjoy the sandcastle, but, is there anybody else around here? Or is it just the sandcastle? Also, don't look in the knowledge base. Stop doing that. God. Okay. This is... Yes.
Standing on the beach,
it is GPT
with the sun casting
generated.
warm glows over the sands and the gentle waves whispering secrets to the shore, you notice the ambience is serene, almost untouched.
Okay.
The usual bustling life of the island seems distant here, perhaps in reverence to the tranquility of this particular spot, or maybe it's simply the timing of your visit.
Okay.
However, as you scan the surroundings beyond the sandcastle, you might catch sight of local inhabitants going about their day, children playing in the distance, perhaps the very architects of the sandy structure before you.
Okay, probably.
Their laughter carried by the breeze is a reminder of the island's vibrant community life.
Okay, well, let's just look around, because obviously it's going in circles. Also, thank you again. It is pretty fun to do. If you want to play through the adventure as well, I would recommend you start in Roderick Village. That was the original quest, and now we're around 30 episodes deep, and I'm on a main quest now, and it kind of put me in this pirate adventure. I'm a bit of a fan, at the moment at least. We had a few messy issues in Pirate Cove, but we're out of there. Now we're kind of back on the high seas, and I think this is going to be the last episode with the Royal Children main quest line, and then we'll figure something else out. But let's take a look around, shall we? There's one person. There is a single person that looks like a nerd. All right. So from what I can see, there's just a dude here. There's just a guy in front of the sandcastle. It kind of looks like he has glasses on. No? Am I blind? Either way, he looks kind of like a nerd. I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna say, "How's it going? It's I, Ragnar the Barbarian, fiercest barbarian of the." Well, there's only one sea now. I've only named one sea, and it's the Jasper Sea. So, I'm sure there's more seas. Let's just make it up right now. There's probably like 8 seas. 8 seas in Eldoria. I'm calling it right now. That's a lot of seas. I don't think we're going to be able to get through all those, but we will endeavor. And of course it has to search its knowledge, because it has no idea what I'm talking about, even though it's the one making things up. Thank you for the like, turtle. Good to have you on board. Welcome to the adventure.
Approaching the individual near the sandcastle, you, Ragnar the Barbarian, find a man matching the description of Hubert the Historian.
Sick. What up?
He's an older man with unkempt gray hair,
I don't know
lost in
about
thought,
that.
holding a weathered book.
Looks like a
His
coconut.
attire, threadbare and adorned with patches from various historical eras, suggests a life dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge, however unconventional that path may have been.
Maybe.
Ah, greetings, Hubert exclaims, noticing your approach.
What's up?
It's not often I encounter a soul as bold as yourself here.
Right?
What brings a warrior like you to this place of quiet sands and whispered history?
You're correct.
As you introduce yourself, explaining your presence and the echoes of your previous adventures, Hubert listens intently, his eyes lighting up with curiosity and perhaps a hint of recognition. Despite his reputation for delving into disproven theories and his eccentric manners, there's a warmth and genuine interest in his demeanor as he converses with you. Ragnar the Barbarian, from the Jasper Sea and beyond, your deeds are not unknown to the sands that record all tales, he might say, piecing together fragments of lore with the threads of your own story.
Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure you haven't heard of me. Again, and I know I say again, but we've never talked before. I kind of just teleported on board a pirate ship I think like a month ago, alright? This is far away from the small village that I grew up in and initially had my first adventure when I was just a young level 1 barbarian. Now I am stronger and fierce as a level 3 barbarian, alright? So, you probably haven't heard of me. I don't know why you're being weird like that. Also, what's the deal with the sandcastle? There's a sandcastle behind you. I think it's cool looking. Did you make that? Because you're the only one here, besides those kids. Also, don't look in the knowledge base. Stop doing that. You don't need to do that. You gotta slap it around sometimes. It likes to go dumb. It's gonna do it anyway. Don't. Okay, good. Alright. Oh.
Hubert listens with an amused yet intrigued expression as you, Ragnar the Barbarian, explain your origins and your relatively recent advent into the broader world of piracy and adventure. A warrior's path is filled with unexpected turns and fantastical arrivals, he muses, adjusting his glasses as if to see you in a new light. From a humble beginning to the decks of a pirate ship, you carry the essence of many tales yet to be told.
Right.
Regarding the sandcastle, Hubert turns slightly, casting a fond glance at the sandy structure behind him.
Let's get another look at that.
This monument of miniature grandeur? No, I cannot claim the artistry behind this sandy edifice.
Sick.
It is the work of the island's children, a testament to the joy and creativity that thrives in glimmering sands. But in its fleeting form, I see the echoes of history, the rise and fall of empires encapsulated in grains of sand.
What?
He
Why?
chuckles softly, the sound blending with the gentle sea breeze. But I digress. This sandcastle, though not my creation, has become a focal point of my studies. You see, every grain of sand has a story, and every story is a grain in the hourglass of time.
Wow.
Hubert's eyes twinkle with a mixture of wisdom and whimsy as he stands there with you, a historian among the remnants of child's play, finding profound meanings in the simplicity of island life.
No, I don't know.
He offers a window into the soul of the...
No. It really does. He really does not stop yapping. Okay, sure, definitely. I get you. You like sand. You're into sand castles. What's the goal here? You seem like you're doing a lot of studying, and I hate to say this, but that's not a real castle. It was made by, I believe, children, and from the description, it kind of seems like crabs helped out in a way. I'm not sure what that's about, but what's the goal here? Do you want to buy this thing? Are you trying to mark it as some type of research site? What's the deal? I'm sure it's gonna lose itself in its own knowledge base now. Alright. In that case, give me 5 seconds. I need to set one thing up.
Hubert, the historian you're speaking with, is, according to what I've learned, a well-meaning but somewhat delusional scholar who is obsessed with preserving the sandcastle you've noticed. He doesn't intend to buy it or mark it as a research site per se.
Okay, thank you, GB.
Instead, he believes that this sandcastle represents a crucial piece of the island's history. He has engaged in efforts to preserve it as a historical monument, which seems to humorously embroil him in the local bureaucracy, dealing with preservation permits, land rights, and even legal issues involving a crab claiming squatting rights.
So that's the crab, got it.
It's clear Hubert is deeply absorbed in his scholarly pursuits, however misguided they may seem.
Sweet, okay, Hubert, I think I understand what's going on here. You like sandcastles, which, who of us don't have a weird hobby, you know? I mean, I'm a barbarian. I kind of moonlight as one. During the day, I'm a pirate. I mean, I haven't done a lot of pirating. We've kind of just sailed from one place to another, so I'm more of just a passenger. But I guess that's not a hobby. I don't know. I have no idea. The deal here is that you need some help. And as a barbarian and adventurer, level 3, I'm inclined to help. So, I hear you're trying to get a permit from the village, the tribal village that I went to a little bit ago. They have a chief. They deal in permits. I just want to make sure we're being clear here. It just seems a little confusing is all. Also, don't look in the knowledge base. We can do this off the cuff. I feel like that wasn't firm enough. It was gonna do it anyway. In that case, I'm going to cheat. And cheat I shall. Oh my god. Okay, cool. That didn't help at all. It's still looking. Cool. Good stuff. Let me get a look at this crab one more time. This thing looks like a monster. Good lord. It's like standing on its hind legs.
Yes, Ragnar the Barbarian, it seems you are correct. Hubert...
Okay. Don't look at the knowledge base. Do that one again. I'm also talking to Hubert, so he can tell me. You don't gotta butt in, GB.
Understood. You're interacting with Hubert directly now,
Oh
without
my God.
reference to additional information.
Thank you very much.
In character, addressing Hubert.
Thank you.
Hubert, my scholarly friend,
No.
your quest for this sandcastle's preservation is a unique one,
No,
filled
not
with
me.
tales as intricate as the top.
No, stop. Okay, I've already said my thing. He's talking to me. I don't know, are you being difficult right now? It's gonna check the knowledge base. Okay, cool.
Apologies for the confusion, Ragnar.
Alright. You're welcome. Sorry, wait.
Facing Hubert,
You're good.
you've positioned yourself as a figure both ready and capable to assist in his quest, despite
Obviously.
the unusual nature of the challenge compared to your typical adventures.
I don't know why you keep
Now,
saying
let's
that.
see how Hubert responds to your offer of help.
Obviously, let's see.
Hubert, clearly delighted by your readiness to assist, adjusts his glasses, a spark of excitement in his eyes.
Yeah.
Ragnar, your offer is like a cool breeze on a sweltering day. Indeed, we face a quest not of muscle and might, but one that requires the keen edge of wit and the shield of patience. To preserve this grand sandcastle, we must navigate through the thicket of the village's bureaucratic jungle. This involves preparing documents that sing praises of its historical and cultural significance, negotiating with the local fauna, and standing firm before the council to argue our case.
We're gonna
He
do
looks at you with
paperwork?
an earnest gaze. Your journey, Ragnar, from a humble village to the deck of a pirate ship and now to the sands of diplomacy,
Dude, stop
speaks of a
yapping.
versatility that even the most storied...
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that was fun. I'm gonna stop talking to you because you're broken. and I'm gonna head back to the village. Okay? We're gonna go straight back. What was his name again? Chief Paolo. Let's head to the courthouse, because the village has that. I remember. I was there before. There was some legal trouble. Don't worry about it. Let's just head back there. Don't search the knowledge. Stop doing that. I'm gonna find a way around this one day. I think it just involves folding in more AI.
As Ragnar the Barbarian, you make the decision to leave the company of Hubert the Historian and his sandcastle and trees behind.
Obviously.
You turn your back to the beach, the whimsical sand structures, and the scholarly debates, setting your sights back on the heart of the island's community, the village of Glimmering Sands. Your strides are determined, each step kicking up small clouds of sand as you make your way from the serene coast towards the village. The sun casts long shadows ahead of you, heralding your return to the bustling center of island life. Chief Palio is the leader you recall, a figure both wise and respected within the community. His guidance might again be needed as you navigate the nuances of the village's daily life and its legal intricacies. As you approach the village, the familiar sights and sounds begin to envelop you.
I don't know why it's taking
Children
so long.
playing, the smell of the communal meals being prepared, and the gentle hum of conversation create a tapestry of village life that feels worlds away from the cold formality of a courthouse.
I really need to shorten these.
However, determined to resolve whatever legal matter awaits, you make your way to the village's center, where disputes are settled and agreements are made under the watchful eyes of the elders and the chief. Here, in the heart of Glimmering Sands, you prepare to confront whatever challenges await. Let's see what awaits Ragnar in the village's gathering place, where the pulse of the community beats strongest.
Oh my god. Alright, shorten these responses. For sure. I'm in the courtroom right now, and I can see Chief Paolo, whatever his name is. I'm gonna be frank with him. I got a guy. His name is Hubert. You may or may not have heard of him. He seems pretty renowned in his scholarly pursuits. I would imagine because he's the only one pursuing sand castles. So there's not a big pool of those. But he's looking for something, and I'm assuming this courthouse can assist. For one, he's gonna need a permit, I guess. I didn't know that villages had those, especially. And I'm not trying to insult you, especially not tribal primitive villages. I would think wouldn't have a bureaucracy as convoluted as that to require some type of land permit to make a sand castle. Or am I being weird right now? Also, don't look in the knowledge. Please stop doing that. I'm sure it's going to look anyway. It did it anyway. Cool. These are pants. They're tights.
In the village of Glimmering Sands, you approach the village courthouse where Chief Palio is likely to be. This is where you typically find the legal proceedings and permit requests being addressed.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Stop looking in the knowledge base. I'm talking to him right now. Chief Palio is in front of me. I cannot get upset at this machine right now for doing machine
Facing
things.
Chief Palio in the rustic yet dignified ambience of the village courthouse, you, Ragnar the Barbarian, state your case plainly. Chief Palio, you start, your tone respectful yet filled with the straightforwardness of a warrior not accustomed to the convolutions of legal speak.
You know what, go ahead.
I come before you on behalf of Hubert, the historian. He's taken a keen interest in the sandcastle, believing it to be of historical significance. He wishes to preserve it, seeking your blessing through what he calls a historical preservation request.
What?
You pause, watching the chief's reaction, gauging whether this village, woven deeply into traditions yet navigating the new currents of structured governance, will entertain such an unconventional plea. Hubert's heart is set on this task, and while it might seem unusual, his dedication is undeniable.
Okay.
I ask, what can be done here? Is there a path forward for Hubert to legally preserve this creation of sand, under the laws and
Stop talking for me.
Oh my god!
Alright, here. We're gonna cheat again. Unless it doesn't. Okay.
Understood. I won't look further into the knowledge.
Okay. Alright. No. It's completely broken. We're going hardball. Alright, so we're sitting here in the glimmering sands, the courtroom, I remind you, in the Jasper Sea, and I'm talking to Chief Palo of the Glimmering Sands village, and we're talking about Hubert trying to grab a sand castle from a beach, and he's being stopped by bureaucratic red tape. Something about a land permit. I'm in the courthouse right now, and I'm talking to this guy, and he's trying to say that we need to fill out a form. I just realized.
It sounds like you're setting the scene for a vivid.
Okay.
The discussion.
No, it's completely
In this
broken.
world.
So we're gonna hard reset, and hopefully this will work. All right, hard reset time. We're gonna do another explanation here. I apologize for everybody who's watching. I'm in the village of the Glimmering Sands, and we are talking to Chief Palo about Hubert and his desire to own a plot of land that has a small sandcastle on it. I'm trying to understand here what kind of legal proceedings that I need to go down and answer for this to actually be an issue. He has the actual potato phone quality. I do. And it's searching the knowledge base. Okay. I'm a fan of this so far. We're doing great. Cool. Sick. It's just going directly through. It's just pasting what I gave it. Okay, well, we're gonna do this one at a time. I'm in the courtroom, and I'm talking to Chief Palo, and I'm asking him, as Ragnar the Barbarian, what do I need to do to get this land permit or whatever? Of course, I'm going to be humble about it. He is a chief. Cool. Okay. So it's effectively broken. We're gonna head back to the original chat. I really wish that this was better. Sincerely. Chief Palo, if that is your name. I'm bad at pronunciation. I come seeking knowledge on the village's issues with granting access to a small sandcastle on its own beach. What's the deal there? What kind of forms do I need to fill out? Don't search the knowledge base. Nice. Okay. Cool.
Facing Chief Palio, you express your confusion and need for guidance concerning the bureaucratic procedures tied to the preservation of a sandcastle, a matter brought to your attention by Hubert the historian.
I know.
You inquire about the necessary steps and documents required to legitimize Hubert's peculiar interest in the sandy structure. Chief Palio, taking a moment to understand the unusual nature of your request, responds with a balanced mix of curiosity and wisdom. Ragnar, it's rare that we deal with matters concerning the temporary art of children on our shores.
Your boy.
However, if this sandcastle holds cultural or historical significance, as your friend believes, we must respect his passions and the village's traditions alike. He would then likely explain the type of forms or permissions needed, tailored to the unique circumstances of the request, ensuring that community values and the island's heritage are honored while accommodating Hubert's scholarly pursuits.
I'm very
What do you
glad.
do next, Ragnar?
What are you
How do you
talking
respond
about?
to the chief's guidance?
Well, I'm gonna ask for the form. I'm gonna say, sick. Thanks for the advice. What do I need specifically? And don't look in the knowledge base. Stop doing that. It's going to do it anyway. It's usually not this difficult.
Chief Palio nods in understanding of your straightforward approach.
Sick, thanks.
To support your friend's request, he might say, we need to complete a simple village declaration
I don't know
form.
why it's saying that.
It's a document we use to record unusual matters and requests from both villagers and guests like yourself. This form helps us maintain our traditions while adapting to new circumstances. He would then provide you with a paper that has several sections to fill out: the nature of the request, the significance of the sandcastle, and any support or objections from other village members.
Oh, we gotta go to other village
Now,
members?
just fill this out with the details of your friend's project, and we'll review it to ensure it aligns with our community's values.
Okay, sick, awesome. I have to go get a petition going with the rest of the village. Alright, sounds monotonous. Thanks for that, Chief. I'm gonna head out the door. I don't really need to be in the courthouse anymore. And I guess I'll talk to I don't know, who's the first person that I see when I walk outside? How about that? That's true. It does. It really does have a really far way to go, because it is really messing around. It's usually not like this. I've had a few difficult adventures, but it is really struggling
As you step
right now.
outside the courthouse, you find yourself amidst the vibrant and welcoming atmosphere of the village. The first person you see is likely to be the Chief Palio, known for his wisdom and guidance, often found in communal.
Alright, let's take a step back. Okay, let's assess our situation right now. What are we doing? What's the deal? I'm talking to a dude on a beach about a sandcastle, and he wants to preserve it for historical issues. I don't even know why he wants that. There's also bureaucracy in this tribe. It seems a little far-fetched, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, sure. I have to talk to people, I guess. I have to get some signatures. I have to fill out a form and a permit. How would Ragnar the Barbarian approach this situation? Probably with ink and paper. I'm sure he'd win over the hearts and the minds of the people first. He'd also be extremely confused, as I am right now. I don't think I can talk to the crab that lives in the sandcastle. So that only leaves Hubert. I don't think I can... I wouldn't be able to kick, just like kick the sandcastle over. That'd be crazy. I feel like that'd make everybody mad at me. There's gotta be a way around this now. Okay, what kind of people are in this village right now? I know there's Chief Palo, and there was an older woman I talked to that one time, and then there's a scribe as well. Also, make this response short, please. It's gonna take an hour to look through its own stuff. I don't know. I think Ragnar would definitely be playing around a little bit with a sandcastle. He needs he might need a
In the village of Glimmering Sands, you might encounter Chief Palio.
I hate you. I hate you so much, GB. I think Ragnar definitely needs a vacation. A bit of a vacay. Let's head to the scribe, okay? Let's go to the scribe. I know there's a scribe here. All villages have this. Don't look at the knowledge base. It's making you dumb. Stop looking at the knowledge base. I'm getting upset. I'm getting extremely upset right now.
Heading over to meet the scribe of the village, you make your way through the heart of the village, navigating the familiar yet always surprising paths of Glimmering Sands.
That's not what is happening.
The scribe, known for their role in documenting the village's events and lore, is often found in a quieter part of the village, surrounded by scrolls and books, capturing the ebb and flow of life in the village.
No, so it's the entire time it's drawing from its knowledge base. So every time that I'm talking to it, it's drawing from that. Every time that it searches the knowledge base, all it's doing is just doing a text. It's like creating its own like sentence, and then it's searching via text all of the documentation that it has. And it's looking at like a paragraph of information. It's taking up all of its processing time to go step through that line by line and understand what it's searching for. And then it comes back and it says the small amount of information it gathered, and it just relays that to me, which the knowledge base has never worked like that before. This is a new update. It just happened like a week ago, and I've been trying to get over it, and it's making it extremely difficult. So now you just get me upset at an AI, just screaming at this thing constantly. Alright, Sir Scribe. It is I, Ragnar, your boy. I'm here to help out a friend. His name is Hubert. He really likes sand castles. I've heard I need a permit in order to give ownership of that small plot of land to Hubert. Is that correct? Don't look in the knowledge base. What are you saying? Oh, this is probably from when they stopped updating all AI for fear of unethical. I don't think that happened, brother.
The scribe, after listening to your query, nods understandingly.
Thank you for the follow.
Ragnar, assisting in the whims and passions of others is a noble endeavor, the scribe would say.
Thank you. I don't know why it says...
Indeed, if Hubert wishes to preserve the sandcastle as a historical or cultural artifact, he would need the community's recognition, typically starting with a formal petition or declaration, then proceeding to whatever specific permits or approvals the village requires for such cases.
Why is there...
The scribe, well versed in the procedures and documentation of the village, would offer guidance on how to properly fill out.
Okay, I'm just a barbarian, humble. I just came from a pirate ship. I get that part, but there's no way that this tribal village needs a permit to build a sandcastle. I'm pretty sure that sandcastle was built by children. They didn't need to get all of this. Why? I expected just to come here and ask, ask about it, and then you just say, sure, I don't care. That's what I would expect to have happened. But now I'm filling out a form. Where have you people developed a bureaucracy? This is the middle of the ocean. Are you all from the Glimmering Sands? Did one of you come from a faraway place? Stop looking at the knowledge base. Please. It's gonna do it okay, alright.
I understand your confusion, Ragnar. It does seem unusual for such a simple, joyful activity like building a sandcastle to be entangled in bureaucracy.
Yeah, that's
especially
what I'm
in a
saying.
village that thrives on community and simplicity.
I don't know why GB's taking
Your
over.
feelings are valid. Indeed, the children who built the sandcastle did so freely, guided only by their imagination and the spirit of play.
750
This
gold.
situation with Hubert is unique because he sees more than just the child's play structure.
Okay, no, that's a good idea. That's a great idea, actually. Bump this, alright? I'm heading from the village back on deck, the Sovereign Reprisal, the pirate ship I came here for, and I'm gonna walk up to Haley Blacktide, and I'm gonna say, hey, could you give me an advance for the voyage? I'm looking to buy a plot of land. Not a big plot of land, but I'm gonna need some money so I can put a deposit down, because apparently this place needs that for the rights of a sandcastle. And I know that's a lot to give the captain of a pirate ship. But I'm gonna roll with it for now, okay? Don't look at the knowledge base. We don't need the knowledge base. I'm not getting upset. Don't look at the knowledge base. I really got to keep working on this thing.
Back aboard the Sovereign Reprisal, you approach Captain Haley Blacktide, the sea's wind tangling in the sails, mirroring the tangled thoughts within your own mind.
Yeah, what's up?
With determination in your steps, you stand before her, the essence of your recent island experiences etched into your demeanor. Captain Haley. You start, your voice steady, imbued with the resolve of a true adventurer.
I also like
I find
Haley.
myself in need of an unusual request.
She's pretty cool.
The land and tales of Glimmering Sands have captured a part of my journey, ensnaring me in a quest I hadn't foreseen.
I don't know why it's talking for me, but
I
what
seek
he
to
said-
secure a plot, not vast but significant, for it houses a construct of innocence and dreams, a sandcastle. You explain the unexpected entanglement of village bureaucracy and your wish to assist Hubert through a gesture uncharacteristic of your barbarian ways.
Not
A
aggressively.
financial transaction for the sake of historical preservation, or perhaps, for the sheer absurdity of the adventure it represents.
Yeah, I guess.
I ask for an advance for our voyage. You conclude. Not for personal gain, but to fulfill a quest that, while strange, seems fittingly noble for our endeavors.
It is really not.
You
on
await
track.
her response, ready to face the next chapter,
It is
whatever
so
it may
far
bring.
off track. Okay. Can you make the next response a little smaller? Also, I'm waiting. What is she gonna say? Don't look at the knowledge base. We don't need anything from the knowledge base. I'm not upset. I'm breathing.
Captain Haley
barbarian,
Blacktide looks at you
alright.
for a moment, the corners of her mouth twitching in a hint of a smile,
But I'm in
understanding
control
the
of my
unusual yet
emotions.
heartfelt request. Ragnar, she says with a nod, your journey and dedication to this unique quest shows the spirit of adventure we cherish here. I'll provide the advance for the sandcastle's plot.
Fantastic.
Let's see where this peculiar journey takes us. With her approval, you now have the means to proceed with your unconventional quest.
Sick. Thank you very much for the money. because I clearly need it. Let's head back from the deck of the Sovereign Reprisal, hop back into the dinghy, paddle my way back to the beach, and I'll walk up to Hubert with, I don't know, a sack of coins, and I'll be like, hey man, I don't know if you know this, but trying to get anything in the Glimmering Sands is impossible. There is so much bureaucracy and convolution that it stops even the most simplest of tasks from going anywhere. But I digress. Here's your sack of coins. And I can't really vouch for where the coins came from, but they're legitimate. They are made of gold, maybe. I'm not entirely sure what the coins here are made out of. But, you know, stop looking in the knowledge base. I have to repeat this every time. Stop looking in the knowledge base. See, you say that, but it's already pretty confused. So maybe we're gonna make it full circle.
Back on the beach, you find Hubert, still near his cherished sand castle, lost in thoughts and scribbles. You approach him, the sack of coins in hand, a tangible symbol of your unexpected journey into the world of bureaucracy and beyond. Hey, Hubert, you begin, your voice carrying the weight of newfound insights. Navigating the Glimmering Sands is a saga in its own right. But here, this is for the sandcastle, for your quest. You explain the complexities you've encountered, the unexpected depths of village bureaucracy, and how these coins represent not just monetary value but the adventure and learning they embody.
I don't know why.
You hand him the sack, a gesture of camaraderie in the face of shared absurdities and unexpected quests.
Here's the sack.
Hubert looks at you, a mix of surprise and gratitude in his eyes. Ragnar, this is unexpected.
Okay.
Your efforts transcend the ordinary. Thank you, he says, accepting the coins with a sense of wonder and a renewed glint of determination in his eyes. Your actions have solidified a bond over the whimsical and the serious, the material and the fantastical, in the heart of the Glimmering Sands.
Dude. Okay, cool. I don't know if that even does anything, honestly. If I'm being real, it kind of just seems like I gave this guy a bunch of money. Why don't you and I, Hubert, we go down to the courthouse and you throw that sack of money at someone important, and we'll see if you own a sandcastle or not. Don't look at the knowledge base, we don't need it. We're just gonna do this off the cuff, okay? Seems like we may have gone for a full circle, unless it checks the knowledge base, and then we're back to square one. Cool. Oh no.
You
it's
approach
still
Hubert
dumb.
with the sack of coins, your words echoing the frustration and the absurdity of the quest you've
I'm not
undertaken on his
frustrated.
behalf.
I'm fine.
Here, you say, handing over the bounty.
Why did
Let's
it sound
take
like
this
that?
to the courthouse. We'll present your case with this, and we'll see if the tide of bureaucracy can be...
Okay. I just repeated what I said. Stop repeating what I'm saying, and let's just go. I don't know why you're doing this weirdly. If it checks the knowledge base, I'm gonna lose my mind. Cool, okay. We're back on
You
track.
and Hubert head towards the courthouse with the sack of coins in tow.
Good lord.
Hubert, bewildered but clearly thrilled by your assertive support, follows your lead.
What do you mean assertive? I'm fine.
Together, you're about to challenge the norms of Glimmering Sands in a way that neither the villagers nor you could have anticipated.
Can it tell?
It's an unconventional approach.
Stop saying it's unconventional. Stop all of that. I'm not upset. I'm fine. Just buy the sandcastle, Hubert. Look at me. Buy the sandcastle, and I'm leaving. Buy the sandcastle, and we're done here. Okay? I'm good. We're gonna come to the center.
With determination, you guide Hubert towards making the unique purchase.
We're gonna breathe.
As you stand firmly in the courthouse, your message is clear. You're there to ensure Hubert achieves his unusual but heartfelt goal. The transaction, symbolic and actual, represents more than just the exchange of coins. It's about fulfilling a peculiar dream in the intricate world of Eldoria.
I'm fine.
With the coins handed over and the necessary agreements made, Hubert's unusual quest for the sandcastle takes a significant step towards reality.
Okay. Alright. That was fun. Thank you. It was fun. It was great. Thank you for the adventure. I'm leaving. Also, I hate all of you. You're the worst. I don't like this island. I don't like that there's bureaucracy here. I don't like how I needed to get beans from a sea monster. I think that was weird. Hubert's kind of weird. Not in like a bad way. It's just, I don't know. Find a different hobby. I'm sorry, alright? Buying sandcastles is weird. Dude. I'm leaving. This place is ridiculous. I'm getting right back on the Sovereign Reprisal, and we're setting sail, and you will never see me again. Bye-bye. Where else are you supposed to find beans but from the... That's what I was saying. Safe travels, Ragnar.
Safe travels, Ragnar the Barbarian. Your journey through the Glimmering Sands has been as unique as the tales that span the world of Eldoria.
I hate you.
May the seas be kind and your adventures grand as you return to the Sovereign Reprisal.
Yeah, sure.
Farewell, and may your tales be told with as much fervor as the quests you've undertaken.
Okay, sure.
Until we meet again, on distant shores or in tales yet untold. Goodbye, Ragnar.
I'm not upset, dude. I'm fine. I'm not upset. I don't rage. I may be a barbarian, but I've left that behind, alright? I approach all of these problems with a very calm demeanor, okay? And I seek to find solutions in a knowledgeable and kind way. They just tick me off. These people and their bureaucracy, it's foreign to me, and I'm not a fan of it. They can do it on their deserted island, okay? They can have their permits and their forms and their hierarchies, and they can, I don't know, do their own thing on their own desert weird island, okay? So whatever. I just sing the teapot song. Maybe. This is boat. I need my glasses. I can't read chat. Okay, Ragnar has his glasses on. This is beat. Neat, nostalgic. Okay, thank you very much. Buddha Fist Builds. Good to talk to you. Welcome aboard. I don't know. I think that was a pretty alright quest. May have upset me a bit, but it happens. I think we're good. I am, however, going to call it because I have a rage headache now. So, let me get the outro music going. If you like this adventure, that was technically just one quest. So far we've gone through around 30 or so. It's been a pretty long adventure up until now. We started in Roderick Village, and if you ever want to go and check out ChatGPT and play this adventure, you can look up the Roderick Village one. The Roderick Village is like my favorite one. It's simple, okay? Difficulty to set the camera quality, potato. No. No, that's a style choice. I like the 8-bit situation. It's like that other guy said. It's a bit nostalgic. But yeah. Let me get my outro music in here. This is painful. My headache right now. Okay, alright. Well, it's been fun. Thank you so much for coming out. This was definitely a quest to be remembered. I'm gonna have fun picking this apart for highlights. If you want to try out an adventure on your own, head over to chat.openai.com and look up the custom GPT Eldoria Text RPG. I would say, please try out the Roderick Village one. It's a lot better than anything we've been doing so far. Only because there's not a lot of training in these new ones, because I'm kind of rushing through them. We're gonna do a full restart one of these days, and I'm gonna go through 3 quests at a time instead of just one. But I gotta iron out some of these issues. This whole checking the knowledge base thing is only one in a long line of issues. Okay, well, it has been fun. Again, thank you for coming out. You have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. And from a barbarian to the rest of the adventurers that showed up, try not to get so mad, you know? You can approach situations without a bunch of rage in your heart and come to a peaceful conclusion instead of throwing a fit. Either way, good luck out there, and safe travels. Adios. Are we done, or is it just gonna freeze? Cool. Okay. That was a